Yet another day, yet another product from the Far East side of things, and this time from Akasa of Taiwan. You don't have to be that astute to guess what I'll be reviewing today. It's in the title after all, so let's not waste any more time and just get straight into it. Welcome to Tech from the Far East, and today we'll be taking a look at the Akasa Vegas X7 RGB LED fans. Let's start by seeing how the retail packaging looks like, as well as what we get inside. The fan comes in a nice looking box showing off the fans while lit up front, and to the rear we get some information about the fans in its multiple languages. Pulling the box open, we of course get the Vegas X7 fans and some screws to mount them onto a case, but aside from that, Akasa also includes a 3-pin to Molex power adapter and, interestingly enough, an RGB header extension cable? I'm not too sure what it is, to be honest. It's not long enough to really be a practical extension cable, yet I can't see what else they'd be used for. We'll have a closer look at them later in the video. For now, let's run through the fans specs first. The Vegas X7 fans use a fluid dynamic bearing, spin at a top speed of about 1200 RPMs, and move a maximum of 41.9 CFM of air at a sound level of 23.2 decibels, which should make it pretty silent. They're non-PWM airflow-centric fans, so they're meant to be stuck onto a case, and apart from the usual 3-pin header, you'll need to hook in a 4-pin RGB one if you want the fans to light up like Vegas. Get it? Yeah, never mind. Taking a closer look at the fans, they have a 9-blade design that are made of translucent plastic. Closer inspection on the frame reveals that the fans are lit up via a standard 50/50 RGB LED strip that wraps around the inner frame, with the intake side of the frame being made of a darker tinted semi-translucent plastic to let the light through. All corners of the fans also have rubber vibration dampeners on them to reduce any noise transfer from the fans to your case. One thing that might be of note though is that because the frame is made of two parts, the standard black plastic part and the semi-translucent RGB LED part, because of the way it's assembled, there are some creaks that are audible if you pick up the fans and twist them a little. I'm not sure if these will affect the sound output of the fan, but it's something to keep in mind. When powered on, the fans illuminate in a cool spiral looking pattern that is reminiscent of the NMX Vegas fans. I wonder if it's a coincidence that they share the same name. Speaking of powered on, let's see how they sound like at full power compared to my favorite silent case fans at the moment, the Aerocool Dead Silence. To my surprise, they actually ended up more silent than the dead silent fans, though the Aerocool fans do spin at 1500 RPM as opposed to 1200 RPM. What about airflow though? Using my rudimentary test, we see that the dead silence fans were able to push out more air, but bear in mind that they do sound louder and run at a slightly higher RPM. Overall, not too shabby though. So now that all testing is done, let's stick them into my system and see how they look. Before we move on though, remember the super short cable that we found in the box? Yeah, it works as an extension, just a super short 3cm one. I don't know, maybe it's for something else, so if you guys have any idea of maybe what they're for, let me know in the comments down below. For now, let's move on. We've now got these fans installed, and sadly, I don't get to see the patterns that the fans make, as they're visible only from the intake ends. But hey, at least they still look cool. So there it is, short, sweet, and simple. Fan reviews tend not to be the longest thing, but that's not really a biggie. As far as these fans go, I think that if you're looking for something that is RGB, looks good and silent at the same time, then you should definitely give the Akasa Vegas X7 fans a shot. A lot of what you see here on this channel is purchased out of my own pocket, so if you'd like to show your support, feel free to visit me on Patreon, as well as maybe consider becoming a patron. It allows me to get more things in for review, which in turn allows me to continue making these videos. I hope you guys liked the review. Drop a comment down below on your thoughts, give it a like, subscribe to my channel for more similar content, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified for when new videos go live. My name is Yang aka Tech Rodent, and I'll see you guys later.